Hello everybody, welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John, and on this channel I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. What does that mean? Anything that has that has anything to do with alcohol? Yeah, every type of beer, seltzers, cognacs, brandies, rums, cordials, vodkas, gins, tequilas, Scotch whiskey, Indian whiskey, Japanese whiskey, Irish whiskey, American whiskey, flavored whiskey, moonshine, cocktails, the 50 things I don't even remember I put on my channel, but I do. Coffees on Sunday, world famous coffee reviews, every type of coffee, grocery store coffee, rare coffee, coffee from all over the world, flavored coffee, decaffeinated coffee, instant coffee, I got it all. Now, overwhelming? No, it's easy to find because I have the best playlist. Yeah, on YouTube, on purpose, because if you look at my playlist, everything's broken down by category and it's easy to find and research and just look at all those videos and those beautiful things that I've done. And I do all these reviews with half my taste buds tied behind my back, and I do them because I can. Yeah, I have one-stop shopping here, only place you ever need to go. All right, today I'm doing a beer, very interesting one. Duclaw Brewing Company, the PastryArchy, or Archie, PastryArchy, should know. Almond Brittle Imperial Stout, wow, handcrafted, 16 ounces, 8.3% ABV, Maryland made. Let's see what it says here. Craving caramel, yeah, of course I am. Savor our sweet collaboration with the buzz of Baltimore and beyond. Natasha's Just Brittle, woman-owned candy store feature. Okay, so there must be a local candy store in Baltimore, Maryland, named Natasha's, and they feature decadent, artisan, handmade brittle. One sip of this stout's rich almond flavor, and you'll get why this slow-cooked snack is the talk of the town and your taste buds. I think you should take a look at it. What do you think? What do you think? Why, of course you should. Now, we go a little further here. We want to drink something and know what the hell we're doing here, right? A little interesting. Going to get crazy. Going to get boring. We want to know, what is Duclaw? What's going on? What is this can? So let's see if we can find out. Now, Duclaw. We're a mid-sized brewery in Maryland. It's Maryland for you kids. Ready to take risk after risk at the chance of greatness. We are found on shelves and taps in 21 states and the District of Columbia, and internationally in Canada and France. We like to brew by these 6 words: craft be cherished, rules be damned. All right. It's part of our founder's history, and the value carries through our day-to-day operations, quality control, and creativity. Okay, now, it's got some other stuff. I don't need to read it. You get the idea what the company's trying to do. Now, I look at this here, and what do I see? I see a thing that says beers. Let's see if we can find this one. I gotta say it has, milk sugar in it, because that doesn't get converted into alcohol during the brewing process, and it gives a little sweetness, nice mouthfeel. Surely this they've done it this way. Now, well, I don't know if I don't have to. I'm not going to bore you with it. All right. We're just going to get into it because now we know a little bit about the company. We know where it is. We know what they're collabing with. It's a candy store, probably pretty well known in the Baltimore area. This brewery's pretty well known in the Baltimore area. Guinness has a open gate brewery in the Baltimore area. So let's just get into it. I'm predicting it's going to be a dark brown color, right? We'll see. Well, it's got to be stout. Anyway, here we go. We'll just see. Yes, it is. All right. I don't know if there's any goodies on the bottom of this, but if there are, I want them all. Ooh, You know what I like, what I'm seeing here? Alright, I'll get to that and let me tell you what I like that I'm seeing. First off, the color. So there's a light right here. You know how like Guinness is really red? Really is, if you look at it. Win bets or something. It looks brown. I don't see any redness in here. In other words, this is a solid brown, and the head is probably one of the darker heads I've ever seen. I've seen them with a brown or tan tint, but that head's, I wouldn't call it tan. I'd call it light brown color with a very dark brown beer color. So, just think it's interesting. Ooh. Lactose is the milk sugar I was thinking of. And I'm not sure, you know, I should have looked it up and maybe find out like how much do they actually put the peanut brittle in there? Do they put you know, the powder of the almonds? Don't know. You could look that up. All we know is they collab with this famous brittle maker in woman-owned in Baltimore. So it's got a sweet smell, and it's got the definitely, you can tell you smell a nice stout. So if I was not knowing what this was, I would guess that it is some kind of flavored stout with lactose in it. That would be my guess from the smell. I wouldn't guess peanut brittle or brittle or whatever, almond brittle. But I would guess some kind of, there goes some kind of candy slash pastry. So let's see here. Don't know the hops, don't know the IBUs, but I'll tell you what. Beautiful mouthfeel. And it's got the sweetness up front, bitterness in the back, which I like because you have to have the bitterness. Well, you don't have to, but I like the bitterness to balance out the sweetness. Otherwise, it's just sweet and it's cloying and it's not good. And I don't like it just all bitter, right? Just a bitter. No, I like both. I like sweetness with the bitterness. Okay? So the sweetness, and I need the bitterness, the hops to know I'm drinking a beer. And you certainly do here. It's an excellent stout. Now, I'll tell you this too. It's good. Reviews will vary because if you do this at room temperature, I don't think it's at the perfect temperature. And if you do it cold at a refrigerator, it certainly isn't either, because in the one case it's too warm and it's probably too cloying and just over the top sweetness, and it's not the way beer should be served. If you do it out of the refrigerator and it's too cold, it will close up a lot of flavors and you won't get it. So, you know, you want to have it in the refrigerator and take it out for about maybe 15 minutes. It's at room temperature, and I mean room temperature varies, right? Room temperature, no air conditioning in the summer. I mean, what are we talking about? A normal room temperature, all right? Then you put it in the refrigerator 15, 20 minutes, and that should be about the perfect serving. If you don't do that, different people have different opinions on the taste, probably based on the temperature of it. It's one of the things, anyway. It's just good. I'm not getting almond brittle. Never had almond, but I've had peanut brittle. I know what the brittle and the caramelized sugar part of it is, and then of course it would be almonds instead of peanuts. It sounds delicious. But I am getting a really good mouthfeel, a really delicious sweet flavor sort of in the front, beautiful stout slash beer bitterness in the back. The beer takes over. It is a beer first and a peanut brittle flavor or almond brittle flavor second, the way it should be. I think it's put together well. I think it's good. Imperial Stout, 8.3%. So, yeah, higher alcohol. Considering normal mainstream beers such as Budweiser is about 5%. Some of them can be 4 something. 6 would be high for me. This is 8.3. Now these beers can go up to, craft beers 10, 12, but 8.3 is pretty stout. Especially since you see how I'm trying to reserve this, and it goes down easy. All right, it's not very carbonated, so, and it tastes really good. Therefore, it is flying down the old gullet. And I like beers like this, especially the high ABV. It's a little special. It's meant to be sipped a little cold, and as it warms up and develops, you kind of think about it. And this is how I enjoy it. I'm weird. I'm down here in the sipping room. I enjoy it down here. Anyway, I hope you give me a sub. Check out my playlists. See what I do. It's quite impressive. It really is. And I'll see you all right, in the next one. If you're still here, thank you, man. I'll see you on the next one.